Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me and thank you for your continued support. So, work capability assessments. Now we know that there is a huge backlog of people waiting to have either their first work capability assessment or to be reassessed because they've got a new diagnosis or their condition has worsened. We know that there's a huge backlog. Stephen Timms has mentioned about dealing with that backlog and his hopes to get that backlog down as quickly as possible. So I'm going to show you the article now where he talks about it, and then of course afterwards you can let me know what you think. Let's take a look. DWP expects to clear deterioration WCA reassessments backlog in 6 months. The DWP will have cleared most of the work capability assessment reassessment backlog for claimants whose condition has deteriorated in the next 6 months, Disability Minister Stephen Timms told MPs in an answer to a written question. Last month we reported that there was a backlog of 110,000 assessments and little sign of the DWP reducing that figure because they were focusing on assessments for new claimants rather than existing ones. However, in his latest written parliamentary answer, Timms says that 35,000 of the reassessments are for claimants who have reported a change in their circumstances, usually a deterioration in their condition, up to May 25. These are claimants who may be entitled to a higher rate of benefit. DWP are now working with the private sector suppliers Maximus, Capita, Serco and Ingenious to increase the number of assessors available. 6,000 of the deterioration reassessments are now being worked on, with most of the 35,000 to be dealt with over the next 6 months. In a separate response to a Freedom of Information request, the DWP have confirmed that claimants with LCW who reported deterioration in their health before the 6th of April 26 will, if they meet the criteria, receive the current LCWRA rate rather than the almost halved rate that is to be introduced for new claimants from that date. Right, so there's some good news there where it said that if you are applying for LCWRA before the 6th of April, then you will be on existing money. You won't go over to the half money, which is what they're planning to do from 2026. So that should be good news for people who are currently waiting. There is a huge backlog, and obviously they said they're dealing with it. I know my wife has been waiting for a very long time for her reassessment. So, you know, there is a long waiting list there. So if you are waiting for your WCA assessment, the first one, or being reassessed, then hopefully, according to that, it should be dealt with within the next 6 months. But let me know down in the comment section what you think. How long have you been waiting for your WCA reassessment? If you've been waiting for one, let me know what you think about the whole change situation. And if you've got this far, please do subscribe, and I'll see you next time.